Hey, and welcome to another Cardano news update. Everything around the Cardano ecosystem, what's building and what's coming up and what has just launched as well. There's a lot going on in the ecosystem at the moment. I'm Peter Bew. If this is your first time here, please consider giving me that thumbs up, click subscribe and click that notification bell on your way in. But let's get into it and find out exactly what's going on. First off, a public service announcement. There are scams, constant scams going around, and this one here is from a fake Fluid token that has been listed on Minswap, and people are trading and buying at the moment. Fluid token is going through their ISPO, their initial stake pool offering at the moment, where people are delegating to stake pools to earn some of these Fluid tokens. But the token has not been distributed yet. No one has access to the token. And someone created a fake version here so that they could capitalize on that and I assume withdraw all the liquidity out of it, sell it, and then make a profit that way based on other people not knowing that it is a fake token. So please be aware of this. This type of scam is quite common. Always go to the website, the project website, check the policy ID of the token. That way you know you're trading the exact and correct one. Also, on a lot of the dexes out there, there is this verified tokens toggle switch so that you can ensure that you're using and trading the correct tokens that have been verified manually through their systems. Token Allies have launched the minting of their token, and this is all around Cardano's decentralized VC or venture capital. And it's the idea of running a DAO around this to be able to raise funds for their ecosystem and help fund projects building in the Cardano ecosystem. You can check out their website and their white paper to find out a little bit more about the project. I haven't dug deeply into this. I'll be interviewing the team very soon as well to find out a little bit more about this one, exactly how it works. Is it a utility token? Is it security? And all these different aspects around it too. Now, one project that was supposed to launch a few days ago was AnetaBTC. This is a project that is providing wrapped Bitcoin on the Cardano ecosystem, and they didn't quite launch yet. They're supposed to launch on the 7th, so they're a few days late, but that's totally fine. If they're going through and working on a couple of performance issues to make this platform a little bit better, sure, go ahead, take your time. It's always good to get these things right to provide that best user experience possible. Now, they did confirm in a tweet a little bit earlier that they have successfully implemented some changes on mainnet and will be proposing a brand new launch date, release date for mainnet very, very soon. So we're looking forward to seeing that online and seeing how the community in general reacts to being able to wrap their Bitcoin and bring it over to the Cardano ecosystem. Another project that is coming up with a token sale very, very soon is Book. And these guys are doing an amazing job revolutionizing the publishing space. We've got ebook publishing and audiobook publishing, which has a huge market at the moment. They're taking it further and making it into the Web3 space and decentralizing the publishing and ownership of these audio and ebooks as well. So it's an amazing feat that they're doing, and I absolutely love what the project are doing. I've got an upcoming video that goes into detail about their white paper and how their solution is going to work and the process of going through this token sale as well. So there's a little bit of information about how you can get in earlier and how to get on the whitelist as well. And I'll have it all in the video coming right up. So please make sure you click on the subscribe button and you'll get a notification as soon as that video comes out. The team from Stricta have open sourced a lot of their libraries that power some of their tools that they have built for the Cardano ecosystem. And this is the open sourcing of the libraries around Cardano Scan, a blockchain explorer for the Cardano ecosystem, and also Typhon Wallet, which is a absolutely awesome wallet experience, which has a mini wallet and also a larger expanded app as well. And they're doing a really cool job of providing those services. Now, they have open sourced their Ouroboros networking library built in JavaScript, which powers both of these tools. So if anyone wants to start building a Cardano Explorer or a wallet in the Cardano ecosystem, you can pull down these libraries, have a look at how they've built it. This is the second generation of their Explorer as well. So they've done some really cool things with it. So if you wanted a starting point and to learn and find out how to actually build some of these tools and integrations, this is a really good starting point. So I highly encourage you to check that out. And thank you to the Stricta team and Ashish for putting that all online and making it open source too. Now, going along in the theme of developing the Cardano space, Aiken is gaining a lot of traction at the moment, a lot of popularity, and a lot of projects are starting to build with Aiken. You can see here from Kotor's, it pulls up some stats here. So 5,460 unique visitors on aikenlang.org over the last 30 days. And it was only 1,000 a few months ago. So it's definitely gaining traction. If you haven't checked it out yet, highly encourage that you do. I did go through the Hello World tutorial, and it was really easy to implement that smart contract. So if I can do it, I'm sure you can do it. Anyone else that has a little bit of programming experience will be able to go through this tutorial and start running a really cool smart contract and evolving it from there. I'm sure you can take it a lot further than I did. But there are other smart contract libraries like this. This is PluTS, one that's all done in TypeScript. There is also Option, which is written in Python as well. So if you're used to writing stuff in Python, you can actually use that to write smart contracts in Cardano. And there's also Helios as well. I've done interviews with all of these teams, and you can find it linked to it there in the top right hand corner, where you can find the library, the playlist, and listen to all these interviews with all these alternative smart contract languages for Cardano. Now, just to show you the adoption of Aiken at the moment, which is really cool, we've got some Catalyst proposals here for some of the DEX teams that are building on Cardano at the moment. This one here is for an open source LBE, the Liquidity Bootstrapping Event V2, and they're upgrading their contracts and making this all open source as well, which is absolutely amazing. And the Minswap team here are doing it in Aiken. Now, if you have a look at their proposal here, I'll do a quick search for the word Aiken, and you can see here that they are implementing here improved version, commence development of the Aiken smart contract. So Minswap is definitely a team that is taking Aiken and running with it to build the new version of their smart contracts on their DEX and platform. Another project that is writing their smart contracts in Aiken is Lenfi, and you can see here they've mentioned Lenfi contracts are written in Aiken. They will be open source, and they have a Catalyst proposal here for an audit and a bug bounty through it as well. So I'm pretty excited to see these projects, these really big projects in the Cardano ecosystem, pick up Aiken and run with it at the moment. So we're going to see more and more projects. And if you have a look at the proposals that have been submitted, I'm looking at through Lido Nation's Catalyst Proposal Explorer here. And I just did a search for the keyword Aiken itself, and you can see a whole bunch of proposals here. We've got Minswap, we've got Lenfi, as already mentioned, we've got Sunday Swap. I can't see the project name here, but you can see there are more and more projects that are opting for the smart contract side of things to be written in Aiken as well. There are some other interesting alternatives here. So there was one here, I saw a Scala multi-platform Scala implementation of Cardano Plutus too. So lots of different options there in the ecosystem. Now, my last news story here is from Clay Nation and the upcoming release of The Stand. So this is their little metaverse. This is a standalone environment that they're putting together. You'll be able to go to their website, connect your wallet, pull up your Clay Nation NFT, and then interact and browse the ecosystem. So it's just a little mini experience where you can roam that little environment and browse a 3D pants collection and put some pants on your NFT. Hey, why not? It sounds like a cool initial start. You'll be able to purchase things using the Clay token, and it's integrated with their Clay Pay payment system that's on their platform as well. So pretty interesting to see where the guys are up to at the moment, and I'm pretty excited to see that one come into play. We also have seen Pavia launch their metaverse playground as well, and we have the upcoming launch of Cornucopias too. So I can't wait to actually see these all in action, especially Cornucopias. I do want to play their game. It looks absolutely amazing, and having a little play around in this Clay Nation stand metaverse is going to be quite cool as well. So super exciting experiences and a lot building in the Cardano ecosystem. So whoever said Cardano is dead, whoever said Cardano is quiet is totally wrong. There is definitely a lot happening at the moment, and I'm super excited for what's happening in the ecosystem. All right, that's it for me for another Cardano news update. Like always, please consider giving me that thumbs up, click subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debating.